Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the one and only CHRIS podcast. So today is actually episode 6, and I have a special guest with me, the one and only my twin and That isn't that funny how people say we're like. I think a lot of people do say, not that we look alike. Some do say we look alike, but a lot of people say we like laugh and talk alike.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't know how or what. They're like, you laugh like your brother.
I was
like,
talking about that the other day with somebody. They were like, why do I hear Chris when you talk? I'm like, stop.
You're like, period.
Up, bro? I was like, why you gotta bring that up?
You're like, period.
For the moment.
No, I know they say we laugh a lot alike. So I'm like, okay. Anyways, guys, this is my older brother. He go by JR. He go by Heartbreaker. He go by...
Stop.
The one no one can have, period. But, so tell him a little bit about yourself, like your age, a little background about you. Because, you know, maybe some people are like, who is that? I didn't know he had an older brother.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do go by JR. I'm 28 years old. I'm living in Colorado right now.
How did you get out here?
You.
I know, that's why I was waiting. I'm like,
you drugged me out.
Literally, I picked him up. I was like,
you're like, I'll pick you up right now. And I'm like, no, you ain't. And you pulled up. I was like,
literally pulled up. I pulled up. Like, it was. Okay, so what's your Zodiac sign for the people that want to know?
I'm a Pisces.
Ooh.
I'm a fish. You know,
but what? He's a March Pisces. That's something like.
Somebody told me one time. She was a Chinese lady. I'm not trying to sound racist or nothing, but she's like, what Zodiac sign are you? And I was like, I'm a Pisces. And she's like, oh, you're a fish. She's like, you're really hard
Feeling
to catch.
Fishy.
Ooh. But when I catch you, I got you. And I started laughing.
Ooh.
I was like, how weak.
That's true though. Okay.
So ever since, I've always used that. I was like, I'm a Pisces.
I'm hard to catch, but once you get me, you got me. We all know I'm a Scorpio over here, so Scorpios and Pisces are very compatible. Our other older brother's a Scorpio as well.
It says Scorpio. Why you gotta bring that up?
What, boy? Because October Scorpio is different from November Scorpio, and I don't care what nobody says. Because October Scorpios they're just different. Same with like February and March Pisces. Like, you know, that they're just different. I think they're different every day. You know, I'm a triple Scorpio, so I'm like a true Scorpio. People be more their rising moon and sun.
But Scorpios are violent.
True, but I'm not.
Scorpios are violent. That's what.
But I'm not. I see it as if I'm tripping on you, that means I care. You get me? I'm not about to trip over someone if I don't care about. Like, if I'm risking, like, you know, that's what I see. That's just, if you know, you know.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know, because if I didn't care, I'm gonna just be like, all right, whatever. Like, so I'm like, if I'm tripping on you, boy, you better. That means I care. So.
But how far is the extent on tripping on?
I don't know. I feel like if you push buttons, the more a Scorpio loves you, the more crazy they're gonna be. Like, if you push those right buttons, I don't know. It's just hard to explain, because I know when you really love someone, they know how to push your buttons. You know, like, they'll know how to work your buttons and make you get there, and you're just like, ugh. And that's what Scorpios are too. You're just like, they just be talking, and you're like, oh, I just want to punch you in your mouth.
Stop. But some of them really do it though. They don't play about that.
They're just like, because sometimes those are called intrusive thoughts. Sometimes you'll let those win. You think about it and you just do it. But anyways, y'all. So I have my older brother here. It's been a minute since, because you were on my season 1, right? Yeah, you were.
I don't remember. I think I was on a few.
No, you were only on one.
There was one that we did back at your old house in Sterling.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that was. Oh yeah, huh?
That's the first one ever I remember.
Okay, yeah.
I was all quiet, like, that
was all problematic. That's so crazy from then to now. But yeah, so tell us about yourself. Like, what's new? You know, I say I know everything. Like, I know your whole life pretty much, but people watching are like, oh, okay, like, what's about him?
You know somewhat. You don't know everything.
I think I be knowing everything.
No, you don't know everything.
Just give him blue face.
I don't tell you everything. Was that I seen a meme the other day? It was like, I wanted to be, what couple was it that they used as an example?
Like a good couple or a bad couple?
Yeah, they used a good couple.
I think I seen that.
It was like, but we ended up being
Blueface and Krishan. Yeah, I seen that. So
look at Shawty Bae. She dating right now.
She stay dating. I don't know what. Anyways, let's not talk about.
How is she in a relationship right now?
Are you in a relationship?
I mean, I'm not in a relationship right now, but I'm working on myself for somebody. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I got problems apparently.
Now you gaslighted. Do you know you got problems? Wait, this is gonna be therapy.
Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be just straight out there with it. I have, I guess, you know, like, girls are temptation, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A lot of girls like to talk, flirt, exchange social media and stuff like that. And, you know, me being a dumbass, sometimes I'm like, yeah, we'll do.
Yeah,
you know, and
not thinking nothing of it and stuff.
yeah, not thinking.
I could see it from a guy's perspective and a girl's perspective too, because it's like that's, you know, I always see it as like if you wouldn't want it done to you, don't do it on them. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, but then too, I try to be nice and genuine and like, okay, like, yeah,
you too friendly. That's what it's giving.
But what's crazy about it is when you're in a relationship and you're doing right, for some reason, women just see you. I just feel like they see how you carry yourself and stuff like that, and they're just like he's him. Like, I want to talk to him. I want this. I want.
Oh,
that.
okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know too. A lot of people when they see someone in a relationship, they kind of want them more because if they could have them, then they're like, period. I had him, and he had a girl or a boyfriend or whatever it is. That's really common with women. Will go after a man that is in a relationship just to say like, I got her man.
That's wild.
And that's really common. So,
because I'm gonna be honest, like when I'm in a relationship and I'm happy and I'm doing right and everything, like a lot of women tend to like just come my way.
I'm telling you, it's
I don't
because
even go out looking
and
for
it'd be temptation.
And when I'm single and I'm trying to be a little thirsty and stuff like that, like nothing. I don't even get a reply back, bro.
I think that's just more of like the universe testing you. It's more of like, you know,
that's what me and some girl at work, we were talking about. She was talking about there's temptation everywhere.
Yeah.
And I stopped and I looked at her and I was like, you're right about that. But one thing about that, like, yeah, there's temptation everywhere. You're going to be tempted, but that's when your loyalty kicks in. It's supposed to kick in.
Would you rather have trust or loyalty?
Trust or loyalty? Isn't that kind of like the same thing?
Yeah, but it's a little different.
What do you mean?
Because loyalty,
if you trust somebody, there's obviously
no. You could trust somebody, but have no loyalty to them. You get me?
I'd rather have loyalty.
Yeah, I would rather have loyalty too. Because you're gonna know, like, all right, that's
like I could trust you, but you ain't got no loyalty. Like,
yeah.
Nah.
Because it's like, would you rather somebody be honest with you or lie? Like, be straight up, like, yeah, I did that, or would you like just lie?
I don't know, because I'm a lover boy, by the way, and my heart be hurting sometimes. For reals. So I can't know the truth, bro.
Yeah, I think I like saying I want to hear the truth, but deep down I would rather you lie.
Because when they tell me the truth, I'm just like, oh, I can't take that.
You're just like, dang.
Like,
so do you think it's
I'm like, Buki, I love you.
Do you think it's okay? So because you're clearly a hetero man, do you think it's different when guys cheat versus women?
Women cheat off emotion.
Yeah, some, but mostly do because it's like built up.
I have not been with a woman who's like just trifling, ratchet, like just
like maybe that's just because you're not attracted to that.
I have not been with a woman like that, so I can't speak for them. But I've been with. I feel like if they did cheat on me, I mean, it was pretty much my fault because, you know,
like you did, like you fucked up first, or
yeah, I always fucked.
It was like the get back. Yeah, women mostly are like that.
I always fucked.
They only cheat back. They like do it to get back at you. You know, it's not like a because you've never had a girl just cheat on you first, and you're like, dang, what, like,
bro?
It's always a get back.
It's always
like never in your whole 28 years you never had like you was loyal to her and out of nowhere like she cheated on you, like, damn, like, what?
Nah, that's never happened to me.
Okay.
It's always me fucking up and just like talking to women on social media and, you know, being a little flirtatious and then getting caught and then me sitting.
Do you lie about it when, like, if any situation, like, are you like, dang?
No, I like to be honest.
Okay, that's good. Because you know how,
like, I'm being honest right now, I fucked up.
Yeah.
My recent relationship, I was talking to women here and there and thinking I was somebody, you know, and yeah, look at me now.
Because I feel like
problems, bro. I gotta fix.
I feel like, yeah, if I can't stand somebody who like will lie and it's in your face. Like, you showing them and they're like, nah, it's not me, or like, nah,
like, bro,
that is your
name? Is it that?
Yeah, like, what like, you mean? Like, that's my twin, or like, I just cannot stand when people do that. I'd be like, all right, like,
said that's my twin,
because that even gets you more mad. Like, you're just like, bro, tell the truth. Like, why is this so hard? For some people, it is really hard for them to be honest. They just can't. They're like, nah. Like,
I think I'd rather be honest, so I wouldn't have that on my shoulder. Like,
yeah, because your conscience,
on forward, stuff like that. It's better to be honest. Like. Women like more honesty, even though it hurts. It does hurt them too, but just be honest, bro.
So how many kids do you have? I know, but like they don't know. How many kids do you currently have right now?
I have 6.
6. Okay, so
I have 6.
biologically,
I have 4.
4. Okay, and then
I have 2 stepkids.
okay, so
Well,
6.
I don't consider them stepkids. I consider them my kids. They're my
Yeah,
kids.
because you stepped up and
Yeah,
you know.
I did everything I was supposed to.
So dang, 6 is a lot. Not really though. I feel like I've always wanted a big family.
But we grew up in a big family.
Yeah, literally like cousins and all that. Like I always wanted more siblings. I mean, it's only 3 of us, you guys, and we're all boys. So
I edited. Karina was the only girl.
literally, because even all our other cousins, like
she was always segregated from us. Like,
literally, I would always hang out with her though too, because I was like, dang, I always wanted to grow up with like an older sister or something, you know, like always that female figure, but it didn't happen. So what was I gonna say?
yeah, 6 kids. I know when I tell people I got 6 kids, they're like, "Damn!" No one ever taught you.
And
how
then
to
just
pull
how many,
out. Like,
how many
bro,
baby
chill.
mamas do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, see, that's not bad. Usually people, well, I feel like it's more judged on women when they're like 4 kids, 3 baby daddies, or
Yeah,
stuff like that. I feel like 2
I mean,
is like the perfect, you know, amount for guys and girls. It's like, all right, because it's like the 3rd. Come on.
I know because when I tell people I have 6 kids, they're like, "Dang, how many baby mamas?"
They
you have?"
assume you have a lot, huh?
Yeah,
Like at least
I'm like, "Nah, chill, bro.
you're like chill."
Like, I don't just be throwing babies out there."
That's good. That's good. So, are they all out here in Colorado or?
I have 1 here in Colorado. Well, no, 3 here in Colorado, and then 3 back in Cali.
Where you're from? Okay, so we're gonna dive a little bit into that. So, on you and your first baby mother, clearly I know her. Like we all live together. Are you guys like on good parenting terms? How is that like? Because I know on the last podcast that you were on,
It was
this
a little rough at first, you know, but
like co-parenting.
at the end of the day, you know, like we co-parent.
What would you say, like, advice you would give to people that are trying to like co-parent with their baby daddy, baby mama, but it's like, you know, because I know it's not easy at first. Like, nothing's gonna be easy.
Put whatever you got going on up here, just put it away. Like, shut it off, you know, and just think about the kids at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I keep it very respectful and cordial.
So that's good though. Like, you guys
And
should. I
don't
mean,
try to like feed into that, because then you're gonna get them mad, and then they're gonna be more like, you know, like
yeah.
they want to win the battle at the end of the day. And if they see you like, okay, he's calm, he's still like, you know, being himself, like trying to see the kids and stuff like that, and he's not being disrespectful or anything, like, okay, I could work with that. They'll get over it sooner or later.
Because like you said, at the end of the day, it's for the kids. You gotta put like your feelings aside, and that's with both of your BMs. You gotta like put the feelings aside, be there for the kids, all that.
Why do you say both?
Like both of your BMs is like, oh, it's about the kids. Because I'm sure your second BM isn't like, you can't come see your kids.
No, she's not like
It's
that.
like, you know, because you were just saying you were there yesterday. Yeah.
She said you're more than welcome to always see him.
Uh-huh.
You know, taking places and stuff like that.
See, and that's good. That's like, you know, to be in your kid's life.
That's what I love about my second BM. Like, she didn't just be petty right away about it. Like, nah, you know.
You're like,
I'm gonna be real. Like, that's what I respect about her. Like, my first BM, she was kind of a little rough, you know, but like I said, we got through it. So
oh, that's good though. That, you know, that's the past. You know, you want her to be happy. She wants you to be happy about the kids.
That's what I wanted for her too. As long as she's happy, and you know, because obviously I wasn't it. So
well, you guys were together for a long time.
Yeah, but there was a lot of shit that.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, you know, you live and you learn. I mean, you guys got beautiful blessings, my nieces and nephews, so that's like, you know,
Yeah.
good thing, you know, it's not still talk. Like, I feel like people, I don't know, I was just talking to this with my friend on another episode, that a lot of people stay together for the kids. Do you think that, like, I can't like say anything because I've never been in that situation, so it's easy for me to be like, nah, leave, but like, you know, I know a lot of people will, they're like, no, well, I don't want my kids to be separated, I don't want, you know, they're like, they would rather them grow up in like a 2-parent household.
No, bro, because like when I left, it wasn't even like, oh, like, you know, I don't want to be like separated from you because our children. It was like, you know, like, I'm done, I don't want to be with you, so I have to go now.
Yeah, you weren't like, nah, I gotta stay for the kids, which I think people shouldn't do that. If they're not happy, don't, because why would you want your kids to grow up and like see that, you know, if you're like, all right, I'm here for the kids, but I'm always arguing with their mom, so then they see that, and it's like, I always say, like, if you're not happy, you should leave. And then, because I don't know, if I was a kid, I'd be like, two Christmases, you know, like, I'm going, like, literally, that's how I would see it.
He said, I'm gonna double up.
Yeah, like, we're gonna double up, period. Like, we're gonna go over here, we're
Why
gonna go over
everything different?
And I tell you, it's because I can't say, that's why I've never been in that predicament. That's why I can't say, I just think from, like, you know, an outsider. But that's good. So he's, you know, dad. You're not even that old though, 28. Because you had your first Alina, which is my niece. You had her when you were how old? Like 20, right?
19, 20, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. I feel like people be having kids at like 13, 14, 15, 16.
Stop.
Did you ever have any like pregnancy scares like with a girl like that when you were younger?
No, never.
Never?
Never.
I never asked you that. Hold on, I was like, wait.
Never.
I was gonna say somebody who I thought you might have.
With who?
Her name started with an M.
Oh.
I don't know why I would have assumed you would have had a baby with her. She was pretty gorgeous.
I'm dead.
She mid now, but yeah.
Stop. I mean, that was like middle school.
Yeah, but I think that was like the first girl I've ever met that you brought around. Because like I would even go with y'all places and like, so that's why I was like, okay.
I don't even know how I pulled her, bro. Like it just happened, I guess.
Because at the time she was like, what, like the baddest girl in school? Or
yeah, she was.
You think she peaked? Never mind. We're not even need to talk about
bro, stop.
I know they don't even know.
I don't even know, bro. Like,
yeah, I still have her on Facebook, but yeah.
But that's you, not me. I don't have her on social media.
Yeah,
or anything like that. So I don't know. I was like younger.
Literally like 13.
So I don't think really. I mean, yeah, that was a relationship. I was with her for quite a while too.
Mm-hmm. And then we moved. Remember, we moved everywhere. How did you feel about that? Like always having to move.
Bro, it's so funny because my friend, like after me and her like kind of like split or whatever. Like my friend, remember LP, little peanut. He seen her with a man and he told me that he like went up to him and told him something. I was like, I'm dead. I was like, why would you do that?
You're like, calm down. We moved around.
Literally. That was funny though. He was like so little. It's like, what, 12?
I know you. Y'all were bad. What was like your favorite memory of like you being a child or like growing up? Maybe if that's like childhood, teenage.
I don't know. I can't really think about that one right now.
Yeah, same. I'm like,
to be honest, that was pretty random.
So do you still talk to our dad? Oh, by the way, we have the same dad. If y'all didn't know, do you still talk to our dad?
I've talked to him, but I have not recently talked to. Like I have to reach out to him now.
Yeah,
like, he doesn't. Like, yeah. Yeah,
I haven't talked to him since a long time. Like, if I ever even see him, it's because I think the last time I seen him was like Thanksgiving,
and
like 3 years ago.
I might as well say it here. I mean, apparently we have a sister.
Oh, boy, they stay saying rumors like that. I remember one time
he sent me pictures and everything.
How old is she?
She's little. She's like newborn type.
Oh, okay.
Because so you know how he went down to like, you know, you go down the level.
Yeah.
And then you can get like visits. Like what is it called when they?
I know what you're talking about, but I forget. Like yeah.
He said
it's like unoccupied visitation.
That's how they made her. Because when he told me, I was like, what? I was like, you have a baby?
It's not from the girl.
The first thing in my head, I was like, you had a baby with a guard? Like, you're wild.
I'm crying.
He's like, no.
Because didn't he have a girlfriend and, like, she ended up, like, passing away?
I don't know. I hear a lot of stuff.
I know. Our dad is interesting, you guys. We can't say a lot, but he's definitely interesting. He is definitely in prison for the rest of his life. He got arrested.
We can't say that.
I think so, because he would always...
I mean, but he's going up for parole. His 25 years is coming up. He's going up for parole.
Literally, because he got arrested the year I was born.
Yeah, 98.
I was still in my mom's belly when he got arrested, y'all. Like, I've only seen him behind bars.
He was on the run for some years.
Yeah.
That's when he got caught, was in 98.
And then so yeah, I'm 25, so that's crazy. 25 years. I remember you guys would always pass down the stack of like the police report thingy, and it was like a stack. It went from like my mom to y'all to... I remember one time I tried reading it and I was like, bro, this is too much. It was
just so much stuff, but at the end of the day, like they literally got everything on him and all his buddies. Like, yeah, it was wild. Do you think pretty much going house to house, kicking in doors?
Do you think that like it's his fault? Like, do you think he chose that lifestyle? So it's like, or like, how do you feel about that?
I think he was just living in the moment.
Like
know?
young, because he was young.
Because I mean, I've done some stuff back then, and I was living in the moment. And now that I think about it, I'm like, bruh, like, you know, like, why did I do that? Like, I wasn't thinking. I wasn't.
Do you think he thinks that? Like, dang, because he don't even talk to us like that. Like I don't know. There's a lot of.
He told me like this. He regrets it. You know, but that's something he can't go back from.
Yeah. Do you think
he tells me, he's like, you think I want to be in here? He's like, I don't.
Do you think he stays away for like a reason, or like for our protection, or why does he? Because I hear different things, and I'm like,
I don't really want to get into all that, you know.
I just mainly ask you because,
but we can't really get into all that.
I know, yeah, because you know, but I only ask you because you guys were the closest. I felt like I would always hear stuff from you because you're like, yeah, well, he
that's
said.
That's why he told me,
because he would lie to me.
He told me, he's like, oh, you have a sister, and I was like, nah, and he sent pictures and everything. I'm like, bro, like, did you get a DNA test? Like,
literally, I remember though. That's what I was saying.
Like, how did that happen? And that's when he told me, oh, like, he's like, I'm down to level, I believe, A or something like that. Or they're pretty much free and they could do more things, activities, and they get I forgot what that's called, where she comes over, they put them like in a little
room, like they play in house.
Yeah, pretty much. they
play in house.
That's what it is, literally.
So do you think what was I gonna say? I forgot that question, but do you think like growing up,
she was young?
Well,
yeah, she was like 36. He told me.
Yeah, because how old is he? Like he's already 50, huh? He's up. I keep thinking
he's older,
they're
bro.
In 40s. Like even mom, I keep thinking they're younger.
What's mom?
I think she's 40.
I think he's like 48, 49.
I know he's older than mom.
Yeah, he's like 48, 49. He's almost 50, but he doesn't look 50.
And he has hair. I hope we don't bald. No, he got his hair.
We ain't gonna bald.
I hope so.
And it's not
because our grandpa from our mom's side too, he got a full set of hair, and he's already almost 90. So I pray, because that's my biggest fear is balding.
And it's not. And it's not even gray really. Like his hair does not turn gray.
And he just got a mustache, huh? Like he just had mustaches before.
He shaves it all now. He shaves it all. But yeah, he still has hair. Like he's probably barely lightly balding, like right here.
But it's not like.
It's not like
yeah. Because I've been meeting people my age, and I'm like, damn.
Well, I know someone who's 21 who went bald, and I was like, bruh.
Like, yeah. It's crazy. But do you think
how does that happen at the age of 21?
Are they Caucasian?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's Mexican.
Oh, that's crazy.
Full on bald. I think it's just Colorado.
Maybe people are built different out here. You think so? Yeah.
Like they go bald and then grow a full beard. Like
they give like a caveman vibe.
Yeah.
Do you think growing up without a dad, like a father figure, I guess, like affected you in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it affected me too. I remember I would cry when I was little a lot.
You know. Yeah, it affected me. I mean, I think we would be a lot different.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Because we literally.
But I mean, here we are. I mean, I give it to my mom though.
Yeah.
Took care of me, you, and our older brother all by herself. So one thing that taught me is you don't need nobody at the end of the day. Man or woman.
From that taught me independence, and I feel like that's where I get my hustle from, is from my mom.
Yeah.
Because one thing about me, baby, I'm a hustle. I'm gonna be like, huh? I meet people and they don't have like they're just like they don't care about certain stuff, and I'm like, bro, I would be stressing if I was in your situation. Like I would be having to learn how to. Like, how am I finna make this bread? Like, how are you just chilling? Like, I don't know. I feel like you have to have that hustle mentality. And it is, like, how you grew up. But, so enough about all that. About that background or whatever. Because, you know, I feel like a lot of people, though, do grow up with, like, a single-parent household. I feel like that's really common in California. But anyways. So how do you feel that, like... Because when I came out, I feel like I came out to you and my older brother first. And then to everyone, but like, did y'all always know? Did y'all?
I never knew.
Really?
Yeah, I swear I never knew until you told me. And then when you told me, I was like, oh,
like it makes sense, or
no? I was like,
what?
I was just like, oh, okay,
like, cause I always thought it was like, well, you never brought girls home, or like you never like he was always a little but like as home girls.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I never like, bro, I was hardly ever there. I was in the streets myself.
True. And I was the one, everybody be like, where your homegirls at? Where your homegirls at? Even your homeboys would be like, where your little brother and his homegirls at? Because all I did was, even now, I hang out with nothing but girls. I feel like that's just more of like I don't know. I like being like the only man around nothing but pretty women, because I'm like, period. Like, you get me? I don't know. It's just. Okay, so how do you feel about like me doing OnlyFans and stuff?
I mean, that's none of my business.
Didn't you? I don't know if you want to get into this, but didn't you try to start doing that or?
Yeah, I did. And then you know what the funny thing is? I tried logging in and it wouldn't let me log back in. I was like,
Like to your actual account?
yeah.
Like they deleted you or you forgot the password?
I don't know what it was. Like it would tell me like, oh, take a picture of my ID and this and that. Da, 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 da.
Oh,
I
okay.
was doing that and it just would not let me do it. Like it just wouldn't let me do it. So I was like, all right, whatever.
You're like, it's not meant to be.
Yeah, literally, it's not.
Okay, so how do you feel that? Because I've done social media literally forever, like for as long as I can remember. Literally, how do you feel like that? I was always like in the limelight and like I knew low key everybody or everybody low key knew of me and like, you know, they'd be like, oh, I don't know, like if people would ever, you'd have those.
Still to this day, people are like, oh, you're Chris's brother, or
they say stuff like that.
Oh, they'll be like, who's your brother? And I'll say, and I was like, bro, he's like Instagram famous. He does YouTube. He does this. He does that. And they're like, who is he? And then I say, and they're like, oh my gosh, I know who he is.
Have you ever had like a situation throughout your whole life where like you're like, huh, like someone's like, oh my gosh, you're Chris's brother, and they like try to like, you know. I feel like, because I don't ever ask these things, so.
Do you remember anything like that?
No. It's because, I don't know. I don't think it was like to get to you to get to me, because I'm like, what do I got to offer? Like, huh? Maybe I don't even go that way.
She was getting to you to get to me.
Oh, okay. That has happened a lot. That has happened a lot.
That's what I'm talking about.
That has happened. I know exactly what you're talking about, too.
To me, to you, no. I know.
Okay.
I've never had that yet.
Because I know that what you just said, that has happened a lot. I'm like, huh? They're like, where your brother at? Like, I don't know, girl. Go with him. Like, I don't fucking know. Ask him. That definitely has happened to me a lot. But it is what it is. I feel like, I don't know. I really don't. That doesn't happen really now. I mean, a lot of people do always say like, your brother fine, yada yada. I don't really show you as much no more, just because I mean, I don't really show my family like that a lot anymore. Yep. But they'd always be like, oh, where your brother, just from like, you know, me showing you and like all the older clips and stuff. But yeah,
well, I'm here now.
You're like, here I go. Here I go.
No, but like I said, I'm working on myself. I'm chilling, you know. I'm gotta kind of like find myself in a way again, and just not have that instant of like being too nice with women and giving them social media.
Do you think you've
especially
like
when I'm in a relationship? Because I mean, I really did.
Like, what would you even? Because you don't even be on social media like that. Like what? Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. What would you give out?
Why Snapchat?
Me personally, I think Snapchat is a red flag. Like if a guy came up to me and was like, "What's your Snap?" and he's older than me, baby, that's a red. I'm running. That's a red flag. Like, we're grown. Why aren't you asking for my number?
I was recently thinking about deleting Snap.
Deleting it? Do you have a lot of memories on there or no?
Somewhat. Not really.
You don't have to necessarily delete it. Just delete the app. And then if you like want to... Because when I had Snap, which was like 3 years ago, I only would mainly use it for memories. Like all the memories. It's like, okay, just delete the app and then just go on it. Like, let's say if you need like a memory and you're like, oh, it's on my Snapchat. But what do you think? What do you miss the most about like California? Like the food, the aesthetic, the... Because I know Colorado's really
one thing
different.
I don't miss about it is the population and traffic.
True, because there's a lot of people out there.
It's horrible. That's why Kobe Bryant flew around in a helicopter.
Literally, but... Technically, though, they consider me a Colorado native because I've been here for 7 years, but
I'm like, chill. Chill, bro. You're from California.
I know, literally, because even last week, when I was with my friends, I was like, yeah, I'm from California, and they're like, you said that with your chest, and I was like, yeah, baby, I'm from the big CA, like, huh? But I do meet a lot of people out here from California, LA, all that, especially, but I don't know, I don't see it. Do you ever plan, like, on wanting to move back or, like, a different state?
Probably a different state.
Yeah, I want to do like Texas. Bruh.
Texas. That's exactly. I was like, next stop, Texas.
Yeah, I don't know why I want to go to Texas too. Texas is lit.
I want to go there and buy like a really nice
they be having
house and be like, all right, I could come back here whenever.
Yeah, and and it's like affordable, like
so cheap out there.
It's pretty cheap out here in Colorado too, and a lot of people are like, it's expensive, but I'm like,
it kind of went up.
But compared to California, though, it depends what part.
Out here, it was pretty affordable. Now it's just going up. That's why they're mad. Everybody's coming in.
I know everyone that's like from here leaves like Kansas or they go to like a
Wyoming?
sister state. Yeah, literally, Wyoming's dirt cheap though. I'm like, dang, and it's not that far too. If you really think about it, it's only like an hour.
All about guns and liquor.
Yeah, and Jeffree Star now, but
Is he out there still?
Yeah, he has a whole ranch and everything out there. The Star K Ranch or something like that. So I'm like, "Brr." But yeah, I don't know why I want to do Texas too. I feel like Texas is lit.
But it's a hot pocket out there right now.
True, but
Like
you could get a nice.
They're like the #1 STDs going around.
Oh, they are.
that?
I seen
That's why it's
that.
a hot pocket right now.
A hot pocket is crazy. I mean, cheese and pepperoni. That's crazy. What's like a childhood food that like you don't eat no more or it tastes different that you used to always eat? For me, it was tampico. We would always drink tampico, and now it tastes disgusting. Or maybe just because I'm an adult now and I have better taste buds, but I know for sure it do not hit like how it did when we were young.
I mean, a lot of things changed,
Yeah.
to be honest.
What's like a
But ain't nothing like grandma's cooking.
yeah? That's her salsa.
Bro.
Oh, that's
Just
one thing.
She was always cooking, making homemade tortillas,
literally.
cookies. Like, she was always
Oh my god, her cookies. Yeah. What's a trauma meal from like when you were younger? Like, okay, I'll go first.
Mole.
Whenever.
Oh, bro.
Whenever mom would make hamburger helper, I'd be so hot. When I would come home,
I used to be mad at the table and I used to just stuff it in my mouth, go to the bathroom and spit it out, and like, all right, I'm done. Like,
for me, it was pork chops and hamburger helper. I hated those
that's
two.
fire.
No, I
Pork chops
hated
is fire.
Mom would always
hamburger
make pork
helper
chops.
is it's mids. It's not
No.
the best. Like, oh, let me get that, but
Those were the
it's
two. I
mids.
would get so mad when I would come home from school and it'd be pork chops with rice. I'd be like,
that's fire.
I would be so mad. No, I just all the time. Like mom would
protein.
always make that. Now it's probably good, but I haven't had pork in forever. But I would come home and I'm like, bruh, or spaghetti. I'd be like, bruh. But I feel like I don't know.
That's like, I don't know. It's what a
It's
lot of-
quick
that's
now and
like half you women out here just either spaghetti, macaroni.
At least Alfredo or something. I don't know. I feel like now that I'm an
That's
adult.
another typical what they make. Chicken Alfredo. Just like,
Yeah.
Can you make anything else besides that, shawty? Like,
True. What is like your favorite type of food? Like American, Italian, Mexican?
I kind of like all sorts. You know which one I did step away from though that I don't really mess with
What?
anymore as much as a child. Now that you brought that up, Chinese food.
Oh, true. Because they don't taste good out
It
here in
just-
Colorado.
I don't even know. I just get disgusted with it.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm like, what y'all got going on in the bag?
literally, you're like, why I see a dog running out? Okay, no, don't cut that. No, clip that.
No.
No, I definitely think Chinese food out here versus out there is different. Out there is way better. Out here,
But even when I went out there and we went to like a Chinese buffet, it was okay, but it was just kind of like,
yeah, because it is high. I think
it's not my thing anymore.
I think it's really hyped in California, like Mr. U
But
and
I
all
love
that.
Italian food, Mexican food, American food.
Yeah.
all
I
that
love
good stuff.
homemade food, but like homemade
yeah, of
Mexican and not homemade Italian. Like, nah, you gotta be Italian. If you're Mexican trying to make homemade Italian, it's not gonna taste like
You gotta go to a
good.
Italian
Yeah,
restaurant.
it's gonna taste.
I mean, that's
if,
what I do. I go to
if you make Mexican food as a Mexican though, homemade, it's gonna taste bomb because that's like your roots, you know. So I always crave Mexican food homemade, but if it's like pasta and stuff, I'm like, this made is. You gotta be like a little Italian in there. So what do you feel? Because clearly you like work out and stuff, and like, what are your thoughts on how do you feel about like going on cycles? And because you know how like a lot of the younger generations, they be not natty like 18 and they're swole.
I mean, everybody has their own decision and choice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been working out for some time since high school, you know.
Mhm.
I've been offered it multiple times. I just never done it.
And you know a lot of people in your life that are on it, and
that are on it.
even older that have long-term effects. And you're like, dang, bro, he be geeking
Yeah.
when he don't got it.
You know, I mean, more power to him. You know, that's what you want to do. Go right ahead. You know, but I just feel like natural is, you know, the best you can be.
Yeah. Have that people have told you, huh? Like, oh, are you on a cycle?
When I was big at one point in time, yeah.
But you didn't look like cycle big though. You could tell like you were big, like you
people
were.
would literally come up to me like, bro, like would like
Yeah.
give me the recipe, and I'm like, creatine, protein
Uh-huh.
shakes. You gotta eat a lot. Drink a gallon of water every day. It was pretty.
Alkaline water.
It was pretty intense. You know, I did that for a whole year, and I went from 138 pounds to 200 pounds.
Dang, and it was pure muscle, no fat, huh?
Yeah, no fat.
That's crazy. I need to get on that level because I'm like,
And then I crashed on the motorcycle and
I know, huh? Do you want to talk about that?
shriveled up.
Do you want to talk about that? Shriveled up is crazy.
I mean, yeah, it's been like what, like 2 years now?
Yeah.
yeah, I pretty much was, I was on the way to my baby mom's house. We were getting ready to plan out a birthday party for my daughter from California who was out here. And we're going to figure out where we're going to put the water slide and stuff like that. I had just left the gym, and I was going about 70 miles an hour.
No, you were going fast.
Yeah. I mean, a bike, as soon as you
Yeah,
rip
and
it, you're gone, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going, and a car pretty much was trying to turn, and they kept kind of like playing with me, like playing like chicken.
Like, do I go? Yeah.
Or I don't know what their thought was, to be honest. And I seen that, and I'm like, and then they stopped, and I was like, okay, so they're not gonna go. So I already had let go of the gas at this point, and my bike was just flowing. And then next thing you know, last minute, they literally just said, and I was like, bro. So in my head right away, I have like fast reflex. So I thought about all of this like this. I was like, so if I hit him, I'm gonna go flying. I'm pretty much probably gonna die, because I'm gonna fly far. I'm going pretty fast. And I was like, or just dump my bike and tumble like a weed. So that's pretty much what I did. I dumped my bike and I slid and just
like you just kind of
crazy.
Like went to the side and like threw your bike.
Well, yeah, I
and
slammed
rolled
on the brakes and like slid. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
And I just remember seeing the car like probably like from where I'm at to where you're at, and like literally just
they took off.
Like I barely. Yeah, they didn't stop.
Did you hit their car at all?
Like literally, like I was like right here with my bike, and like you're the car pretty much turning. I literally looked at the back bumper and was like, "Fuck!" Like, And then as soon as they went, I just started like a bowling ball. When you throw a bowling ball and it just goes flying, and that's just how I felt. Like Bigfoot just grabbed me and just. Whoom.
And people stopped and stuff. We're like, "Are you okay?" A lot of
people stopped. It was crazy because the only thing that I was thinking of was my bike. So I tried to stand up and I just collapsed. I'm like, "Nope, not today." And I just felt all the pain in my neck, and that's. I guess.
And you were in bed rest for a while. I remember I even did a video going to see you.
Yeah.
And you were in the bed rest.
Yeah, I was pretty messed up, man.
And ever since then, you haven't rode bikes, huh? You don't.
I want to ride. I really do. Like if I had the money for it, I would have got a bike already. To be honest, I still want a bike.
I think they're cool.
It was funny because
they're scary.
It was funny because I actually had a bike. Like when I was all messed up. Melly's dad actually had a bike on his lot, and he's like, "You can have it, man. Take it." I'm like, "Bro, how am I gonna?"
You're like, "Bro, how am I going?"
And it was a 1000. I don't want a 1000. I stay on a 600 because.
What does 1000 mean? Like it's faster?
1000 cc. Yeah, you're flying.
Yeah, that is dangerous.
Yeah. I had a 600 cc. I mean, I'd rather stay on a 600 because I know myself and how I ride. So.
That's good though. You know your limit and your temptation.
Yeah, but yeah, when I was messed up, actually, Melissa took care of me. She had to bathe me and stuff like that.
And you lost all that weight.
Yeah, doctor looked at me, looked like you never lifted a weight in your life.
You're like, boy. You're like, boy.
I was like, I got the receipts.
You're like, this was me when I first came in. Well, thank you for coming on. I know it's been a minute. But all right, guys, I'll see you in my next episode. Shout out to Ace because he came up on here like, all right, y'all, wrap it up. We got to go. But, all right, so bye.